everyone, welcome to my channel. Today Matt Builds. Today I'm going to be doing the Arizona. What I'll be doing is making up the lifeboat racks ready to go on the deck, and then the lifeboats won't be going on just yet because they need painting, as I'll have to get them done first, and then hopefully I'll be able to get, well, probably tomorrow I'll get the mast on, the rear mast on. It's just been sprayed, just waiting for it to dry, but some parts of it I'm going to have to hand paint because redo it because the white paint has gone on the grey paint. So that won't take long just to hand paint it. I've got the spray for it, the paint for it. So with that said, let's get these lifeboat holders done. Okay, so this is what I'm doing here. I've got to make 4 of these. I'll put the lifeboats together. Then we've got these small ones to do, but it's these ones here I'm going to concentrate on first. Make 4 of these. So let us, as they say, crack on. So I need 2 H44s and 2 42s. So here's the 42s, and I don't like the way these have been placed because they can easily snap. That's the 42. Get the ones on the inside first. And the 44s go either side of that. There's one. So I might have to cut it off from here for now. And try and cut it from here. Too damn close this. Where the sprue cutters will fail, a sharp blade will do, hopefully. There we go. And the 42s. Okay, and the next piece I need is H46. I need 2 of them, which are these 2 parts here. let's see how this goes on the edges. So one goes here like that. Hopefully I can get that in there. And I think with the paint, maybe a bit awkward. Just doesn't want to go in. That's it. That's one on. Glue that into place and make sure that's straight. Like that. Get a 42. That's that one in. And get that straight. Another 42. Always one that falls off. I think I'm better off using super glue, to be honest. At least it'll stay on. Right, now one. Which is which now? This one's 42. If you can hear that door rattling, that's the wind. The wind in half got up again. Okay, that's that one on. Now then, this is going to be fun. Getting this one on. Need the tweezers to hold. Which probably won't do the job anyway, he never does, because I've got to put some pressure on this. No. Some strange noises coming from outside, sounds like something's been dug up, and I hope it's not the road, because they're forever doing road works. I just can't seem to get hold of this. Right, it's gonna have to... Right, let's try it like this. Oh great, one snapped off already. Right, well I suppose that's not too bad. It'll give me a chance to put it on. One of the clips, plastic clips, has come off, so okay, so that's that side done. Now I've got to get the other one on. And I've got 4 of these to do. It's only on 10 minutes. It took me 11 minutes just to get this far. Right, so if I hold this here, that's that one in. I knew that'd happen. I had a funny feeling. Right. Bear with me a minute guys while I get this on. Okay guys, I've had to reposition the camera. I've got the first one done. Now that will be going down here. So we'll do a test fit, and if it fits nicely, I just had to drill the holes up, make them a bit bigger, just a slight bigger for these tabs to go in. The thing is, it's getting them in. And there's one that doesn't want to go in, which is in that hole there, which is this hole here. So I'll get that drilled again. Now we'll try that again. And that fits snugly. So we'll get that glued up. Okay, now we'll get that in there. So that's the first holder, lifeboat holder to go on. I like with the lifeboats to go in there. But like I said, I'm not putting them on just yet, because like I said, they need painting. So I've got to make 4 of them. I don't know why we need to make 4 for, because we need to do the ones up here as well. And also to glue this in, but I still need to make the photo etch stairs. So I'll do that. Not yet, but just knocking everything over on the bench. Right, so I'll just pause again while I get the next batch off, and then I'll reposition the camera. Okay guys, I've got the bigger one off. So again, this will be going on here. And it's getting them on. There's one. Hate it when that happens. You glue it on and it falls off on the floor. And I'll put this one at this end. Oh damn it, that's snapped. That has snapped. Got to somehow get that back on. Strengthen that up with the glue. And put it on like this. It's the only thing with these very thin parts. Actually, I'll leave that one to set a bit. I'll get these ones on. Like that. Not easy to get on these. I think it'd be easier if I get them on, put them on the shape book. There again though, it could still break if I put these holders on the ship first. Right, get this one up. Must be an easier way of doing this. Just coming off. Try and get this one on. If it comes off, it comes off. Not much you can do about it really. That's that one on. Get this one on if I can. after. Okay, we'll let that set. And I thought this was going to be easy. Not a chance. And now we've got to put the other one on the other side. So we'll let that set before I put that one on. So I'll get the next lot off. Which is 35 and 36 again. Which are these here? So that one is 36, which goes on either side on the outwards. So these are 35s. On the inside, and now I need 30. $35 there. $36, and I need another 30. So I'll leave them there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do the lifeboats, which is something to do. So I want 41 and 40. 40, 41. These should be simple to do. Big chunk of flash on that. And this will be sat in there. And these will be painted. The deck will be like a tan colour if I've got the paint. The keel here will be black, I think, with a white stripe and a white top part, so that won't be too bad. That's one done. I know that this is a boring video, doing boring bits, but it has to be done, I'm afraid. At least I'll have something to do tonight, because I was going to do the rest of the anti-aircraft guns. Well, then again, I'll probably do that as well. I'll probably do them first, because I really need to get that Enterprise sorted out with the guns, because I've still got a lot to do on that. So let that dry. Get the other one. Right, get the other one. Get the last one. And with it, I'll tell you something, with it being so cold outside today, I think I'll leave the heater on till tonight. It really is, that wind is very, very cold. I'll just be glad when spring comes. And I'll be in here all day when it starts getting warmer. So that's 4 of them done. Bit boring, but can't be helped. So we'll let them stick and get on these. So 35, 35, because see these are wider than these, so these go in the middle. So I'll get this one on. Why did he fall off? Well, he shouldn't. Right, I'll leave that one for a minute, let that stick before I do anything else. I'll get this one done. Oh, that one's moved. In a minute, and I'll get this one on. You can't see, can you? It's a bit awkward here. Hold this. It'll probably fall off, knowing my luck. And none of it's straight. Right, there's only one way I'm going to get this on. Where these pins are, I want to cut one off each side, because they're no good. They just don't seem to be holding. So now these will go on. Okay, so that's on. One's on the wrong place there, this one. Should be on the other side of that. That's it. Get the glue. Hold that in place. And that one isn't in the right place either. Okay, so I'll just let that stick. this in here. Right, that's in. And the other one. That's that one in place. And the last one. Right, well, I'll have to wait for them to dry before I get that last one in. Because it is a bit awkward. What time are we on? 38 minutes. Well, what I could do, I could turn the camera around and get that first one on, but I'm going to have to drill the hole, so just bear with me a moment. Alright guys, with the time that's left, I've got to wait for them to stick before I can do anything else. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to add some of the railings up here, and even though I've got foot wedge stairs to go in there, I can easily do that. But I want to get some of these railings along here. So the first one we need is A5, which is these here. Get these off. Which is this one here. Now, being very careful that I'll do a test fit first to show you where it's going to go. That will be going on there like that, but it needs filing down. This is the problem. Just here, because these are on a sag. As you can see them there, like they're sagging a bit. That's how they are. So get cocktail stick, and just had one ready a minute ago. There it is, right on the other side. So I'll just put a bit there, and a bit on this. Like that. I seem to be jumping back and two on these instructions, but don't matter. And we'll put that in place there like that. See if you can see that. One rail in. I'll zoom in a bit more if I can. You can just about see it there, where it's, what's it's pointing to. So that's the first rail in. Now the next one is this is going to be a tricky one. Is A6, because it's got to be bent, come up to the curb corner there, bent and then curved up to there. So I'll get A6. To 6, which is here. You have to be very, very careful with these because they're that fine. Well, that'll be there. I think I might have got the wrong 6 off here, but according to this it says 6. No, it can't be. It's too short. That is too short. And there's no way that's going to go round here, then round here, curved, and there. It's got to, according to the instruction, it's A6. Oh no, wait a minute, it goes from there to there, so it is the right one. Now because we've got stairs to come down here, so it is the right one. Had me worried then. So it goes from there and then curves round to here. So I need something to curve it, and I did have my tools out for it. Okay, I think I might have got it. I hope. I've got to be careful of that mast. Everything is in the way here. Not easy. Well, what I'll do, I'll have to let that stick and push the innards in. You can't see it, can you? And push these inwards until, wait for that to dry. Right, because I need to spray the stairs. And also got to put the rails along here as well on the inside of these fairings or whatever they're called, fair leads. So they'll be behind the fair leads here. Deck's coming off there again. Also there is other parts that need to go on, of course. I need to get the photo etch on the barbettes. So there's not much I can do yet until that is properly stuck, along with the, actually I can get this on, which will be going, which I had to drill out the holes. Made a bit of, need tidying up a bit. So I'll get that on. Put on this side and one on the other side. So hopefully this will go in. Which they just don't want him. Right, I can get that one glued in, if you can see that there, which will have to move the camera a bit, if you bear with me a minute. If you can see that there, so I'll get that glued on. And then I'll show it with a lifeboat on. Well, one of them anyway. Just keep hold of that for a minute until it's properly stuck. And I'll put, just as a sample, I don't know, I mean these lifeboats won't go on there, don't go on that, but I just thought I'd show, because I think these go on here, down the bottom here. Yeah, they go on there like that. Just there, but they'll be getting painted. I'm not leaving them grey because they look a bit bland. Right, I know this has been a bit of a boring video, but when you're adding details now to it for nearly coming to the end of the build, this is where it all comes together, doing the small parts. And plus the photo etch that needs to go on still, and the crane, the other crane. I still need to put the photo etch part on the top here, so, and some nylon that'll be getting glued into place there. I still need to put the hook on, but it's getting there slowly. That's all that matters. I'm in no rush to get it completed fully, well, rushing. Tomorrow, actually I can move them guns in there now, facing that way. So, if I can move that in, that's not going to move. Will that move over there? Now why won't that one move? Well, I'm not forcing it. Right, tomorrow I'll be continuing on with it. I'll just show you the other mast. I'll just go and get it. So where the white has gone on down on this platform here, I'm going to hand paint that the grey, and everywhere else where it needs to be painted grey. The top part is done. Now I've covered that up so the grey won't, the white won't go on there, but it's gone on in the inside anyway. So all that's going to be repainted grey, and then once this is done, then I'm going to put the searchlights on here. Those are the big ones, and then I'm going to attach this into place tomorrow. So I'm going to have to be careful when I paint the inside here so I don't get any paint on the support beams here. Probably knowing my luck I probably will, but and then this will be going in place, and yeah, so this won't take long to paint anyway. So that's it for today. Well, that's it guys. Like I said, I'm going to paint mast, get it done. Won't take me long. I'll probably do it tonight and then carry on doing the anti-aircraft guns for the Enterprise, because I really need to get them on now. I mean, I've done a majority of them. I've only got another 12 to go, so it's not too bad. So I'll probably do photo etch on here, do the stairs. I've got to bend them and fold them and put them in place, find out where they go, and because there's going to be a lot of stairs on this, and photo etch should go around the barbettes. They need to be sprayed and then put in place. It's going to be a challenge to do that photo etch, but like with them two railings I put on, I just thought at the ends I'll wait until the middle is stuck, and then I can glue the ends in. Well, there again, no, I might do it now. It seems to be sticking nicely now. It's looking good with them rails on up to now, even though I've only put 2 on. It's like I said, I know it's been a boring one, but there's not much I can do with it really. Just add details and detail and detail. But after this video I'm going to get that painted. I've got the grey somewhere. Here it is. The Air Mechanicus Standard Grey. So I can go over that with this carefully. So anyway guys, I'm going to get in now. Like tonight, I'm hopefully live with Little History at 6:30, and also I need to get them blast bags done in white, well, off-white. That's what the colour it was on the ship. So if you like this video, please give it a massive thumbs up, and if you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe, and don't forget to hit that notification bell for future videos. So until either tonight or tomorrow, you all stay safe, take care. I'll see you then. Bye for now.